Hey world, another Inmendham video. He replied to me and I'm just gonna continue this conversation. As the quote-unquote moron I am, which I've seen in my comments box on the last video, thanks to that guy. I am a moron. Aren't we all? Question mark. Yeah. I do think that Inmendham and I are on very similar pages apart of the God question. I don't know where Inmendham gets the perception that he has to fight me or call me names, which is all fine. So let's get started around here. I've written down some answers and yeah, I'll just try this. I'm not good at this back and forth on the internet, video by video. I've never done it before. So, and I'm sorry, I just had to burp. I'm sorry, I'm human. Yeah, let's try this. How it works out, we will see. And sorry for my English, it's not perfect. I'm basically German speaking, so I'm trying my hardest, quote unquote. Let's get it going.
I didn't even, desperation wasn't part of the question. The question wasn't, should society, well, I guess I could have asked it that way and that might have made it clearer to you, because this is what I was asking. I was asking, should society force people to be extremely desperate? Should the decision be made by desperation? Or should it be a voluntary choice?
I do think that society should and shouldn't. But that goes back to God for me, you see. It's, in the end, it really is not up to society. And in the end, you can really do that. You can end your suffering if you really want to. And society probably, in most cases these days, wants you to stay alive. And I can see where they're coming from. I mean, who's the one that's gonna kill you then? Is it you? For example, in Switzerland we have this, I wouldn't say company, I would say, yeah, it's hard to say. But we have Exit in Switzerland, and you can basically go there after, of course, a lot of bureaucracy and all these things. You can go there and they give you poison, and then you'll inject or ingest the poison yourself. So basically you're killing yourself because nobody wants to kill you, you see. You have to consider all these things. So basically, why not just jump off a building if you really want to end it?
So if I was to take away all anesthesia and sharp implements, no scalpels, and then I could just say, well, you have a right to have an academic. How come I can't say words anymore?
Don't worry.
An appendix removal. You have a right to have your kidney taken out. You just have to take it out with a screwdriver without anesthesia. What's the big deal? Just get drunk. Do it the old-fashioned way.
What does that have to do with anything?
Now, if I did that, you would know I'm not giving you a right to medicine, am I? I'm not giving you a right to health care, am I? I mean, it's just such a glib, stupid response to say you can always just jump off a building or blow your brains out or do it in some other way where you have to commit violence against yourself.
Yeah, or you can go to Exit and poison yourself to death.
And your short-term welfare to make this choice. Well, why should there be any penalty? Why shouldn't it be a completely free choice. That is, you're presented with a question, live or not live, to be or not to be, and the two choices are equal.
Well, we are right now, you see, to be or not to be. In the end, you will have to kill yourself. I've never heard in Switzerland that we have a, what do you say, basically, the guy that chops your head off. We don't have that. A terminator, an eliminator, I don't know. We don't have that. You still have to kill yourself, even if you do it legally and the quote-unquote humane way. You have to kill yourself.
Equally presented. There's no added penalties. You can choose either one just as freely. No added burdens, no added obstacles. I mean, it's just, I hate you, glib fuckers.
Off any building, anytime.
Jump off any building, anytime. So,
or poison yourself anytime.
Again, just evade the question. That's not having the right to die. It's not having the choice to die.
You have the right to die. We all do. But we all have to do it ourselves. At least in a legal system these days. We really don't have anybody that wants to kill you, to make it easier on you or anything. And I understand, would I want to kill you to make it easier on you? No, I wouldn't. Maybe if you were already wounded and bleeding to death, it's honor killing or mercy killing. Maybe I would do that, maybe, but probably not, especially not because I believe in God. I believe as long as you're breathing, there's still hope, at least hope to find Jesus, which is the most important thing to me. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. It is what it is.
If you make it unnecessarily hoopy, okay, if you have to jump through a bunch of fucking hoops of desperation, even, again, am I giving you a right to medicine if I take away all of medicine and just say you have a right to knock your bad tooth out with a rock?
And stop you with it. And nice finger. Beautiful. Yeah, more and more I think society is turning in a dangerous direction where it wants to kill useless eaters again, like elderly people or...
well, again, yeah, where again you say, and it never...
Again I say, remember Hitler?
Never did exist that way. They didn't kill them.
It never did exist that way. Remember Hitler?
But yeah, they obviously died because you couldn't keep them alive because they didn't have medicine. They didn't have the choice to live. Didn't have the choice to take some penicillin and be all better.
Well, that's not my argument. You see, we can all play this game.
And so, again, you're just doing the same thing in an overt and malicious way. You fucking sick, psychotic bastard.
I am a fucking sick, psychotic bastard. Aren't we all?
Yeah. Why would you force old people to live any longer than they choose to live?
I wouldn't force anyone to do anything. In fact, I'm the first to not take medicine. I never visit the doctor. I don't even know if I have cancer or anything because I never get screened. I don't want anything to do with this medicine stuff because if my time comes, Lord willing, then it's my time. It's just what it is. I'm not that guy you think I am, I think. I'm not for keeping people suffering and artificially alive with our super duper medicine and all this crap we've built ourselves for nothing. If God wants me to die or if I'm just a vegetable, then I should probably be gone by then. Anyways, 10 minutes are over. Let's go to part 2.